Hi everyone. So, oops, sorry. I just made a video on the baby buys that I've made in the last week or so, and seeing as it is Monday and I do want to make my videos on Mondays, I wanted to take advantage of that and make the newest Young Moms Unite topic. So, I have it up on Facebook. I'm just gonna double check it. It says how parents affect parenting. So I'm just going to read out some of the questions that they have listed that people can answer, and then I'm just going to kind of offer my perspective on what my answer is for this. So the first one says, do you feel your parents help you in your parenting or hinder you? Um, it's going to be a little bit different for me, I guess, than maybe other people because my parents are separated, so it's a little bit different for my mom and a bit different for my dad. Um, my mom actually, funny story, she lives in the same apartment building that I do. I live on the third floor and she lives on the first. So right there, it's very convenient and she does help me a lot. So I would definitely have to say that she definitely helps me and in that regard. If I really need help with if I really need help in, say, I need to do laundry, and usually I take Ava down with me, but sometimes I can even just take Ava down and my mom can watch her for a couple minutes and I can do my laundry, or if I need time to get the dishes done and Ava's really fussy, she can help me out with that sometimes if she wants to. Um, and so that's just it's really nice. And even when before I lived here, the first apartment I lived in with Ava, until she was about June, July, until she was about 2 months old, I guess, was actually down the road. So even then, I wasn't really far from her. So she did help me a lot then as well, especially because I had a C-section and I did need a lot of help. Considering I'm a single mom, she did help me a lot. Um, my dad has helped me so much, and even though he lives in a different city, he definitely helps me as well. Definitely on the emotional level, and he's been so supportive since day one. So he's helped me so much as well, and I don't know where I would be without my parents. To be honest, they've helped me so much. Um, the next one says, do they overstep their boundaries if you've given them any? Um, I guess this wouldn't really apply to my dad because he's only seen her a few times and it just wouldn't apply to him. But as far as my mom, I would have to say definitely. There's things that I've expressed to my mom that she's kind of just ignored. Um, Certain things that I don't want Ava to have or I don't want her to eat or whatever, my mom has just kind of overstepped that boundaries that I've had for Ava. A couple examples I could think of would be, well, when Ava, before she even started eating solid foods, my mom was over and she was helping me with Ava, and I don't know why. I have no idea why she did this, but I was in another room and she just decided to give Ava some of a popsicle, and I was very upset, basically because she had never eaten anything besides breast milk or formula. And I had been trying so hard, for those of you who know, I had been trying so hard to keep up with the breastfeeding, and I was so looking forward to feeding her solid food. And I wanted that experience. I wanted that. I wanted to be able to give her her first different food. And I'm her mother, and it should have been me. And I was in my room doing something, getting laundry or something. And I came back out, and then there was like pink whatever all over her lips. And my mom was like, "Oh, I gave her a popsicle," and I was so upset. I really had a hard time letting go of that because I it's hard to explain, but I just felt like she took that away from me. It was supposed to have been my experience and me giving her something to eat besides formula and breast milk. And most of all, I didn't want her first food besides breast milk or formula to be a sugary popsicle. I didn't want her to taste it. And she didn't eat a lot of it. She just kind of, had a tiny bit. But it really upset me a lot. And there's been a lot of instances like that where I've kind of expressed something to my mom, like I said, and she hasn't really listened. And it's just kind of frustrating. Um, what would be another example? Um, Darn, I can't really think of anything, but it does happen often where I do ask her to not do something and she does it. So, um, yeah, so I guess I would have to say definitely to that question. The next one is, are they very involved or not involved at all? My mom is definitely very involved. My dad's very involved. Even though he's not here physically, he's very involved. And I do have a lot of support from them, which is really important to me because considering I'm a single parent, I mean, mind you, I'm not 16 years old. I'm like some of the people that do these videos because it is young moms unite. I know some ladies, I'll say, are young. Some of them might be 15 or 16. Some of them might be 19. I'm almost 23, so I'm not a teen mom, but I do consider myself a young mom, especially compared to my sister. She is 12 years older than me, so um, yeah. So I think it would be a lot different if I was 15 or 16, which is why I think this question is such a great one because everyone's answers are going to be so different. Because some are young and probably still living at home. Um, I do live on my own, even though I do live in the same building as my mom, which is great. I do live on my own. I've lived on my own since I was 19. Um, so yeah, I the support I get from not just my parents but my brothers and sister, or my brother and my sister, and other close friends is really important to me because I don't know how single parents do it when they don't have support from family or friends. I really don't know how I would do that. The other one says, being young moms, do you feel you owe them for anything they've helped you with? I definitely do. I feel like I do owe my parents a lot. They've offered a lot of advice, and I do like constructive criticism, and I do. Um, I'm always looking for advice from them, especially because they've been there, obviously. And my mom even had my sister when she was 21, and she was a single mom for quite a while. So having her have gone through that and experienced what I'm going through now, even though I'm a little bit older than what she was when she first had Melissa, my sister, it really does help because she really knows how it is. So um, let me just double check. Yeah, I definitely do feel like I owe them a lot. I am so appreciative of their support, and um, my mom from day one has been just so helpful. There were times where, especially when I had mastitis in the beginning, where she came over at like 3 a.m. and she helped me with Ava because I had such a high fever. And when I was rushed to the hospital, because I had such a high fever from mastitis, it was like 104, and I was in the hospital overnight. She helped me. I could barely hold Ava. I couldn't even see, and it was just my fever was so high. I was just so messed up, and she helped me a lot. And really, I really don't think I would be able to get through anything if it weren't for my parents, and definitely for how much my mom has helped me. Like, yeah, um, I really don't tell her enough how much I appreciate what she's done, and I know I should. And I can't imagine being not just a young mom, but a single mom as well without the support of my parents. I don't know how people do it. I know some people are single moms or young moms that live in different cities with, you know, away from their parents or their siblings or whatever, and they're doing it really on all on their own. And I can't imagine that. I just think it would be so difficult. Um, are you completely independent with no assistance from your parents? Well, as far as assistant goes with money, um, yes, I don't get help from them. You know, if I'm really in a tight squeeze and I really need help and I don't have money or something for something important, then of course they would help me. But as far as being independent, I've been pretty independent since I was a teenager. So um, yeah, sorry, I'm just a bit distracted. I'm watching what Ava's doing. So yeah, as far as independence goes, I'm pretty independent. I've been like that for a while, and yeah, so that's pretty much that answer. And yeah, I think that's it for that. So I'm really curious to see what everyone else's answers are for this, and it's great because everyone is in such different situations. So not every video is going to be the same. Hi, honey. Oh dear. Here you go. And so, yeah, again, I really appreciate everyone watching my videos and subscribing, and I appreciate the support from everyone on the YouTube community as well. I get so much support from everyone here. So, um, don't forget to leave a comment if you have any questions about what I've been talking about, and don't forget to like the video if you liked it, and don't forget to subscribe. It makes it a lot easier to keep up to date with my video uploads, and you can also email subscribe to get an email notification every time my videos go up, which is a lot easier. So I'll pop Ava in the video if you guys want to see her. Oh, there you are. You're pretty cute. You're pretty, aren't you, honey? You see the camera? Right there. Hi. Are you clapping? Good job. Good job. So we're going to get going because we have to head out here, but thank you guys so much for watching, and I look forward to the next topic for Young Moms Unite. I think it's a really great project. And we will see you guys on Monday or maybe sooner if there's something really important I need to make a video update about. So say bye, honey. Bye-bye. Bye. Okay, see you guys. Bye.